I am Leah Rosenberg, and I come from San Francisco, and I am here doing the mural project at San Luis Obispo Museum of Art. I was raised in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and I like to begin with that because it really, I think, informed what I do now. The landscape is nothing like here. It is completely flat. I think the only hill is formed by a pile of trash. So you can imagine this landscape is actually very different for me, but also equally as influential. My practice to date usually involves initiating art experiences through site-specific installations, layers of acrylic paint, public art activations, and food. I did not go to culinary school for pastry, which is what I have a background in. I went to grad school for art, and through 2 years of making paintings that I was not very happy with, I led to making cake. And I would bring those cakes to painting critiques, and the response was one of pure delight. And I recognized that people like talking about cake and eating cake more than they like talking about paintings. And I liked making cakes, but what I liked more was the response of making something for people and recognizing that they enjoyed it. And so I continued making paintings that referenced cakes, and I made cakes that referenced paintings, and ended up writing a thesis on the possibilities of cake and the generosity of art. Fast forward to today, that sort of the heart of making cake and the generosity involved in making something for someone is what happens in the installation. So the question of whether art can be generous, is a motivation of what I do. And so is that including all colors for all people? Is that layering 50 layers of cake of paint? In this instance, it's sort of referencing the parts of San Luis Obispo that might be natural landmarks that might be healing for people. So as I am painting, I'm also trying to visit these landmarks that are like Lemon Grove Loop or Avila Caves, all of those places that one might go to see the sunset or swing on the Serenity Swing. I'm trying to pull colors that might be found there throughout the year. So anytime you're going, you might pay closer attention to the colors that you're seeing there. I have had some help, 2 interns, and Leanne Standich and Emma Saperstein. I wouldn't be here without them. And I also would not be here without a bed to sleep in. And that has been provided by Pat and Laura Mullen. And it's not just a bed. It's actually kind and generous. And also I get to notice these poppies, California poppies, popping up right by the creek, and they close when it's cold and they open when it's warm. And it's those things that I hope this mural at the museum does for you, that you can sort of hone in on these small moments of color, and whether you're visiting inside the museum, that there are colors that are on the outside that you can take with you. You're not standing. The other thing is that while I haven't had a chance to visit all of the places that I reference with the colors, I am going home with those colors of paint on every single item of my clothing. And just a new sense of like what a smaller community like Saskatoon, where I grew up, how much like activity and creativity and care is here. So thank you very much.